Hey guys, so I guess it's crazy hair day because it is a Sunday, and we still got snow on the ground out there, and everybody's dealing with the snow, whatever. It's wintertime, it's supposed to be. My puppy's not happy because he's only been out there 10 minutes, and anyway, so yeah, if you haven't noticed, stupid light, come on, y'all can't see that. It says shine your light. Just got it yesterday, and it was extremely fun. Um, Definitely different than what I'm used to, but it was worth it. Probably about 2 weeks, gonna try to fill it in to get color, so then the whole thing will be filled up eventually, which would be really cool. Um, I don't know. Just hope everybody's doing okay today, man. Like I said, snow. Everybody's talking about snow, which is kind of a cool thing because it gives everybody something to talk about. Uh, Brings us a little closer on one spectrum, so everybody can have something that they agree on automatically when they talk, which is fantastic. We need to find things like that on a regular basis. You know, agreeing to disagree, or just finding something to bring us together. Um, Nothing really to go on about today. Just I haven't done a video in a while, and goodness, God bless me. Um, I just wanted to say hi to everybody, see how y'all were doing, and what you got going on, and just everything in between. I'm kind of rocking out to some Macklemore. I was listening to that earlier. Pretty fun song. Uh, Now I'm rocking some Daft Punk. So I'm just mixing it all up. I might listen to some violin playing here in a little bit. Um, I hope y'all are being careful and having fun in the snow. Oh, little floaty, come here. uh, just having a great day. It's Sunday. It's most people go to church on Sunday. Our church was canceled today, but doesn't mean you don't sit at home and read a little bit of scripture and just take that to heart. And then when you do get to go out, like if you can't get out, if you do get to go out, share that with somebody. Maybe the idea of what you read, share that with somebody. Not necessarily exactly what you read. There's a difference between just telling somebody what you've read and discussing it and showing those actions and what you're professing when you read whatever it is you read. Whatever scripture, whatever passage, whatever. It, it has to touch your heart to a degree so that you can bring it out to the world for everybody else to understand. I hope that through all this snow and everything that you was able to get help or help someone. There's a lot of people, we drove around yesterday, and which I was lucky. I could get around pretty easy in this. And just so many people on the side of the road, were just trying to get their cars out of the driveway, or I seen the neighbor over here shoveling his driveway. So I'm like, hey man, do you need some help shoveling? He's like, yeah, I appreciate it. So just look out for things like that because you never know. It's right in front of you. The thing is we want to say, I'll do that later, and you might not get that opportunity to show someone how much you love them and appreciate them as a human. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what God you believe in. We all come from the same place. Just everybody chooses to believe this or that, and that's what the basis of our thought process is, and how we feel about things and how we treat other people. I think I said it in the last video. One of the worst, the greatest gift is love, and it gives you this great feeling inside of you, but it's also your worst weakness, because other people that don't feel that same way will use it against you. But don't let them. If they do and they use you, or it makes you feel like you're unappreciated, you're still appreciated, and you're doing something good by showing who you are and leading by that example. Uh, everybody has their bad days, and we've talked about that before on here. And, it's one of those, you're going to feel like you're not doing it right. You're going to feel like there's not something coming to you, but you have to look for those small things in between, because you're going to, if you're anything like me, there's at some point you're just going to get down on yourself because you feel like you're putting more out than you're getting back. When in reality, you're really getting more because of what you're putting out, because you're touching people's lives no matter how they treat you, and they can't deny that, which is a fantastic feeling. And that's, like I said, you're going to have your bad days, but that's another reason I do these, is to remind you that, we all have our bad days, but don't let it get you down. Read some scripture, talk to somebody, watch one of my videos. Just look for something to give you that uplift, something to build you up, because it does hurt, but at the same time, it's going to make you a better person, and it's going to make you feel better in the end of the day, because you're doing right by yourself. And that's something else we've talked about on here several times. Looking in that mirror and realizing you are special and amazing. See the faults that you have and do something about them. By doing something about them, that's what makes you amazing. Because there's a lot of people that can't look in the mirror and realize what's going on with themselves to, disacknowledge or take themselves out of that place to get to that point. And that's what's going to make you special. That's what makes you special. That's what makes you awesome. That's what makes you amazing. Beyond my work, I love this, by the way. And I'm glad he did it, the tattoo artist did it the way he did, because that is basically his signature. That is his handwriting on my arm, which is fantastic, because that can never be repeated. These flames he drew out without a template or anything. He just drew it on with a pen, which is awesome. Anyway, didn't mean to change the subject on, but that's something I've been doing, is, getting my work done. The light's kind of throwing it off, but I don't know. If you follow me on Facebook, I posted some pictures on Facebook. They're not very good because it's kind of hard to take a picture while and you got something round, so it makes it worse. But, if you follow me on Facebook, Rick McFadden on Facebook, I'm gaining a lot of friends, and I love that. And a lot of you are very uplifting, and just the things that I see that you're saying, and it's just awesome. And I'm glad to be a part of your life to that degree, to where, I can like the things that you're talking about, or I can comment, or, or if you're having a bad day, I can, hey man, I'm here, watch this video, or just send you a little message and be like, it's not as bad as you think. Hold your head up. You're awesome. And that's what I want to do in life. Other than that, I'm just working every day. We had a couple days this week where I couldn't work because of the snow, but that's okay. Who doesn't like an extra day off? Kind of sucks for the check, but you gotta take the good with the bad, and that's every day. I'm loving these little things floating everywhere. The dust, I guess. I've just been working on playing some guitar and writing some stuff. Watched a couple movies. I watched Ant-Man the other day. That was a pretty fantastic movie. When I seen the previews, I didn't really want to see it, but I watched it. I watched it probably 3 or 4 times now, and I've cried every time that I watched it. Which a lot of you know, I don't get to see my children right now, and that's why the relationship with him and his daughter in the movie. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to give it away. That would be disrespectful, and I wouldn't do that. Other than that, guys, I'm just wondering what you're up to, what you're getting into. Like I said, I see a lot of you on Facebook and the things that you're posting and what you're getting into, and that's fun and it's fantastic. And if there's anything I can do to be there for you or help you, or it's like I've told people over and over. I don't care if it's to help you shovel your yard. I don't care if you want to sit and talk about flies buzzing around. If you think slugs came from outer space, whatever it is, man, I'm pretty easygoing. I don't wear my hair so tight that that I can't talk about anything. Um, you know, as usual, I want to love and give everything that I've got because that's what I was built for. That's my purpose. My purpose is to be a great father, and I already know I'm a great father, and that can't be just because I don't see my kids doesn't mean I'm not a great father. That means I don't have the option to be daddy right now. I'm still always daddy. So, you know, I love God first, and I put Him first in everything, then my children, and then if there's anything I can do for you guys, all you got to do is let me know. I'm a phone call away, I'm an email away. Rick McFadden Photography. I'm about to add some new pictures. It's Rick McFadden Photography on Facebook, Rick McFadden on Facebook. My email is 79nightfall@gmail. And my phone number, 615-767-4141. Yeah, and if there's anything I can do for you, just let me know. The simplest things. If I can't, I'll let you know, but more often than not, I'll try to do what I can. Beyond that, it's going to be a short video today, guys. I just wanted to check on you and see how you were doing, what you guys were getting into. I know I'm repeating that, but just don't have a lot to say. Everything's fantastic right now. I'm not going to let things get me down, no matter what happens. And I hope that's the same for you. Don't let things take you down, because you can hop right back up. What's either happened in your past doesn't determine what happens now. That determines who you want to be. If you like what you were then stay that way, But we're always constantly changing and evolving into better and something new. And that's the point of the Phoenix. It's a rebirth. And it's a mentality. And it's just great, man, because you take this right here, and this is your greatest weapon. It's your greatest weakness too, but it's your greatest weapon. And you take this, and that's the way you think in life. When you think that in life, that's what you share with people. And again, I know I repeat that over and over, but I hope it hammers into you guys, because it's the truth. You're gonna get back what you give out. You really will, and people appreciate it. Just thanking them and being respectful, and that's actually funny. I'm not getting off here yet, but I seen a Facebook post, and it was talking about missing, and then it had 3 little guys carrying shovels on their shoulder, and it was saying, when we were kids and it was snowing like this, we would be walking up and down the street with shovels, trying to make a little extra money to help people out, and it benefited everybody. Kids learned a trade, or not a trade, but they learned to talk to people, work, and make the money, which I thought was fantastic, because we do need a lot more of that. And I think the caption underneath was saying something about, it stopped when we had Xboxes and PlayStations and Netflixes and all this other stuff, which, I'm guilty of playing video games. Or stuff like that. I would rather play guitar, to be honest about it, but there's nothing wrong with it, but we got to get up and move around and do stuff, man. We got to socialize right here, face to face. We rely on these devices so much now that we're losing that communication and the bond. I was reading a study the other day, and it was talking about like the decline of marriage. People don't last. I hear of people lasting 50 years, and I just think that's phenomenal and amazing. For somebody to look at somebody else and realize their faults and continue to love them, it's a fantastic thing. Other than just giving up, that's the wrong way to go. That's moving backwards. Because if you just give up, and that's on anything. It's not just marriage. If you give up on anything that you care for, the next thing that you care for, you're more than likely going to do the same thing. It's just because you want different flavors or something doesn't mean that you constantly have to have the different flavors. Find a flavor you like and stick with it. You know, otherwise you're going to continue doing the same thing over and over again. And that's, I mean, you guys know, you're adults. So I don't know, it's just how I see the world now. And I see things in a different way, and it's weird. Because I mean, I can hear people talking, and I hear people talking down on themselves, and it makes my heart sad. Because I just want to go up and give them a big hug. Don't talk about yourself like that. You're amazing. There's a purpose that you're here. You just got to find it and figure out what, and that's going to take a drive on your part to figure it out. Not a bad thing. You might be multi-talented, and you know you just haven't found your calling yet. Maybe you need somebody to help you figure it out. No big deal. That's what we're all here for. But yeah, guys, don't give up on yourself. Don't talk bad about yourself. Don't talk bad about other people. You know, uplift, love, appreciate, respect. If we start doing that as a whole, I've said before, it starts with one. And that one goes to the next and the next and the next, and it spreads. And it's a beautiful thing. And if we could get that going and show how much we love one another, it's not about peace, it's not about war, it's not about who's right, who's wrong. It's about a mentality and a perspective. Don't just see from your own perspective. That's why you have a mirror. You have a mirror to see from your perspective. You have people to talk to see from other perspectives, so you can see outside the box and not just inside a box. I know that's a lot of heavy stuff, and I'm trying to bash it all in, but for the most part, I just wanted to know how you guys were doing. Let you know that I'm still thinking about you. I'm still praying with you. However it is that you do whatever it is, just know that I'm here. I love you with everything, and I think you're amazing, and I want to tell you that as much as I can. Other than that, Kaylee, Erica, Riley, Vaughn, I miss you guys so much. I haven't seen you for, wow, almost over 2 weeks now, and now I'm not even able to talk to you on the phone. But I send you messages every day, so eventually you'll get those, and I hope that'll make you happy. Just knowing I was thinking about you, and of course these when I do them now. I don't know, guys. If you see my kids, let them know I love them. Other than that, I love you. I think you're awesome and amazing. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope you're having fun in the snow. If you don't like the snow, chill out in the house, man, and don't let it bug you. Yeah. Thank you, and I'll do another one later. I'll talk to you later. Y'all have a great day. I love you all. You're amazing and you're awesome. Bye.